write about a lot about my kind of failure to succeed in any sort of stretch of the imagination. I mean, the most amount of CDs I've ever sold is like probably 7 or 8. I mean, I end up giving them away, you know. And probably that a lot frustrates me. I mean, to a certain extent, but at the same time, I also don't feel the need to, you know, if you're some huge band, like, then you have to, like, think about what you're gonna do next. Oh, well, people really liked when we did this, and, you know, we have to do that again. And that's just so boring. You know, no one knows who the fuck I am or cares, like, aside from, like, my friends. I show it to other people, and unless they, like, know you or something, like, they just aren't into it.
Saw you kissing me and a beautiful voice, and you were so attached to you. Isabella, I told you the grossest thing. Should I have been more frank with you? Saw the ghost of you that never was alive, that I could hide my bedroom. But you turned me on and terrified my wife, so I stopped moving there to be with you.
I was, yeah, playing for 13 years. I got my first guitar when I was 10 to try and be like Michael J. Fox in Back to the Future. And that's why I was a horrible student for most, because I didn't fucking do homework. I didn't do anything, like, except for just play guitar and learn Beatles songs for like 5 years of my life. I started doing Most Awesome Protagonist in August of 2006 when I was living in Shoreline, Washington. I had this whole thing, like, when I started it, that was like, you know, like, these are my songs, you know, like, and blah, blah, whoever wants to play. Like, my dream at the time was to have a band that I could afford to pay. So it was essentially a band that I could boss around, which sounds like a really douchey thing, and it really does, but I'd been in bands for so long, I was so sick of it. Like, I was just so tired of, like, dealing with all this shit and playing with garbage that I didn't want to play, you know, and, like, the whole thing, like, it was just like, okay, it's just gonna be, like, what I want, and if people want to come and play along because they like it, then that's great, you know. But, you know, people don't want to get told what to do. Like, they don't want that. And I figured that out really quickly, like within like a year, which is why I did it solo for so long. I would go and play open mics like 4 or 5 times a week, and that just stopped. Like last September, that completely stopped. And I can't do it because it fucking sucks and I hate it. And it sucks for me to go to work every morning, you know? So that's definitely affected it. And you know, the fact that I sit in here all day, it's definitely, you know, helps to, you know, for me to make some time for that. There's nothing else I'm good at. It's not like I can paint, it's not like I can draw, it's not like I can write, you know? So if I couldn't do that, then it's like, it wouldn't be worth it to work these shitty jobs. Dude, it was like a long fucking process, and yeah, basically I just learned that I can't do everything by myself. I mean, it's impossible. As much as I wanted to and as much as I tried to, I couldn't, but you can't do it. There's nothing like, actually, like, regardless of like how much you can, you know, play all the instruments or whatever, you know, playing with other people in like a room is just so much more fun. Just hands down. Some people, you know, they don't get famous till they're like 35, 40. Like Charles Bukowski was like 45 years old before anyone cared about what he did, so people try different things.
I took a swig of bourbon, let it burn hard on my tongue. Isabella asleep on the floor, naked, still drunk from before.